Hello everyone, this is Noemi Banchi. I am in Sydney and this is a metaphysical activity online through Australian Metaphysics. And well, we are studying now the activities based on the book Daily Meditations by Thomas Printz. And before starting, we are going to do the Great Invocation. And let me show you that. Because the Great Invocation or prayer does not belong to any person or group, but to all humankind. And so you can do this every day, especially on full moon. But it's a good prayer to do daily. And why? Well, because you invoke some energies that are useful to activate in your life. And let me show you, for instance. Before starting, let me start the music because we are going to listen Air on the G string, Bach by Bach. And when I'm reading the title, we start. The Great Invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center, which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the planet on earth. Thank you, Father. All right. Now, before starting, let me say thank you to His Excellency Sir Wenceslao Baron of Louvre-Sea, because he is the visible head of all the groups, metaphysical groups in the world. And this book, Daily Meditations, actually Master Moria, under the pseudonym of Thomas Printz, made that his divine complement, Geraldine Innocente, known with the spiritual name of Lady Miriam, published this published for the first time these daily meditations in the 50s. And well, this book was translated into Spanish by Connie Mendes, and then she with Ciro Bencedenio made this information known by all Spanish speakers, and now we are doing this in English again. So it's like a cycle. All right, so we are going to do the fourth ray, but let me tell you about the 7 rays. They are the discomposition of the light that is God. and where each color is one of the 7 aspects of God. So remember, when I'm saying God, I'm not telling you that anthropomorphic being, like a human being with superpowers, nothing at all. It's like this when we are talking about God, we are talking about light or energy. And like when you pass through a prism, the light is composed in different colors. And this is why we have, of course, on the spectrum, we have many colors, 7 colors. And each color is an aspect of God. So we have 7 aspects of God, or 7 rays, and each ray is related to one day of the week. And we already have seen the blue ray, the golden ray, the pink ray, which corresponds to Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And today is Wednesday, so for this reason we are studying this ray, because today, Wednesday, is the day that the 4th ray, white ray, is activated. And you can see I'm wearing this color because it's very useful for you, only for you as well, of course, to wear the color of the day. You don't have to wear the color head to foot. No, it's not necessary. But it's useful if you have a detail, because you are connected with. And the most important thing are the virtues, the aspect that you can develop in your life. Like, for instance, white is related to beauty and ascension. And there are other 3 that we are going to see in the coming weeks. So, if you want to learn, you have to repeat. It's the only way that we can learn something, is repeating and repeating. So we are going to repeat together this information, and you keep this information in your brain. So for instance, I'm going to say the blue ray is goodwill, faith, and power, and is activated on Sunday. The 2nd ray is golden, which is wisdom and enlightenment, and is on Monday. The pink ray, the 3rd ray, pink, is love and cohesion, and is activated on Tuesday. The 4th ray, white, is beauty and ascension, and is activated on Wednesday. The 5th ray is green, and the virtues are health and truth, and is activated on Thursday. The 6th ray, gold ruby, is peace and provision, and is activated on Friday. And the 7th ray, violet, is forgiveness, transmutation, and is activated on Saturday. So you don't know, and it's very important to know that, because we are affected in many, many ways by these rays, more than you can imagine. Because the rays, for instance, influence our lives, but the life in many ways. For instance, your personality, your job, the thing, like what you do for living, is influenced by these rays. So many ways that, we are not going to do that. We are not going to say that now, but so it's a like an introduction, something like that. So today, Wednesday, and every Wednesday is the fourth ray, which is the white flame of purity, resurrection, and ascension. Beautiful. And the meditation starts like this. Dearly beloved presence of God, I am in me. And beloved holy inner self, within my heart, I love and adore you. And almost every meditation starts similar. It's like you are recognizing the here, this, your reality. This is the GPS of yourself, where you have on here the I am presence. Is this like this body of light? Actually, is light. Is when you say we are spirit, we are soul, we are body. Okay, so it's the same. The I am presence is your spirit. The inner self is your soul. And you can see in the image, so let me show you this. Here, okay. So here in the middle is your inner self, your consciousness. And here is your personality, which is composed of 4 shifts: physical, etheric, emotional, and mental. So when you say here, the beloved presence of God, I am in me, and love holy inner self within my heart, I love you and adore you. You are recognizing, you are recognizing here your inner self. Yeah, so you are recognizing your inner self here and the I am presence. Fabulous. All right. And we continue the meditation. You are talking to your I am presence. You know the reason for my being. Through the energies of my world this day, let me fulfill it. See that I do not miss one opportunity. See that I never make a mistake of any kind. And let me avoid, above all things, the sins of omission. Woo! It's a lot of things here to look. But first of all, when sometimes people blame their parents and say, no, because I didn't want to stay here, I don't know why I'm here. These people, I have news. Because every single human being on earth is here because they want it. So I cannot blame anyone else. It's me. So I wanted to come here. And so you have a purpose here. It's not like, okay, I'm here, I don't have and I don't have anything to do. No, you have a purpose. And what makes you happy, this is your purpose. Could be a cook, a musician, author, cleaner, cleaner house, I don't know. Could be many things. But what makes you happy, this is what the reason for your life. And this is what you say here to your inner self. So let me do this, let me do what I want. You don't have to work in a job like you are not happy. You can recognize this and you can do what you want, what you really want, what you want to do. And the second part is like the sin. The sin in Catholicism is error. When don't makes me don't see that I never make a mistake of any kind, and let me avoid the sin of omission. It's like this sin is like when you do something when you know something but you do nothing, and this is the worst. It's like because you knew and you didn't do anything, so this is very bad. So for this reason, we ask help. So, hey, give me the clue, so I'm not being sleepy, not being without action. It's very important. Okay, so here we have the image of the Elohim. And Elohim, Elohim can be singular or plural. Elohim is, there are 7 Elohim with their complements. And they were the first beings to come to Earth to bring the ray. So in that case, the Elohim Claire bring to Earth the white ray. He was the first, and then the archangel, and then the Johann. So Claire, the great Elohim of purity. And here is the decree. I decree. Oh, let me do that. I decree. You can read with me, so we do this together. I decree that the purity within the core of every one of your electrons shall now expand until that which appears as a limitation can no longer imprison your life in discord, and thus the shadows shall cease to be. This decree is related to this image because, do you remember when I explained to you the I am presence, your reality, basically the I am presence, the inner self, and on the bottom you saw this image. This image is your personality, and also, the sheets. So we have 4: mental sheath, emotional sheath, etheric sheath, and a physical sheath. And this means that we have, for instance, we have thoughts, and we have emotions, and we have vitality, memory, and we have appearance as well. So when we said before about the decree, I have to go back to this. Well, which appear as a limitation can no longer imprison your life in discord. What does it mean? So all this is about electrons. So we have physical, like electrons everywhere. And the point is that we can improve, we can stop the discord in our lives by purifying our sheath by the decree with this ray. And he the Elohim said, I can do that for you, but you have to do something. For instance, physically you can do, like we start talking about wearing clothes. So when you wear white clothes, is good for you, but also not only about the color, but also is the quality of your clothes is very important. You have to be impeccable. And in terms of memory or vitality, what kind of food do you eat? Because also this is very important to improve your health. Avoid eating meat or stop eating meat, excess of sugar, and so on. And also in terms of vitality, avoid drinking alcohol, smoking, the things like don't help your health. In terms of emotions, what kind of emotion do you have? Okay, so we have the higher emotions and the lower emotions. So we need to work to our higher emotions. And well, I would not say avoid, but we need to realize what kind of emotion do we have. And when we have negative emotions or negative thoughts, we can say the decree, you don't have power over me. And you don't have power over me is like you are despolarizing this electronic energy, and you are connected with the purity. I hope I'm clear saying that. Okay, so here we have the gratitude. All the time we have to be grateful for the information we have, the food we have, the service we have, so everything. So in that case, we say, beloved Elohim of purity, I love you, bless you, and thank you for your great service to me and all humanity. Okay, so here is the Archangel Gabriel. And the Archangel Gabriel, maybe you are familiar with him. He is the Archangel of Resurrection. And he's known in Catholicism. For example, when Lady Mary or Mother Mary, before being mother, actually before she was born, as a soul, she and everyone else had a plan, a divine plan of perfection. But what happened? She had the plan of being the mother of Jesus, the mother of the anointed. And at that time, she knew that when we came on earth, when we are incarnated, we don't remember what we said, what was our purpose on earth. And she asked Archangel Gabriel, please remind me when I am on earth, remind me what is my purpose. For this reason, we know the story when the Archangel Gabriel talked with her, the Annunciation. And well, she knew at that time what she wanted to do or what she had to do. But it was not the only episode, because after that, when the Holy Family had to go to Egypt, also at that time, the Archangel Gabriel covered them with, or enfolded them with the invisibility cloak. And it's something like you can use also. This invisibility cloak is for protection. And I didn't put here the decree, but I can explain to you. It's very easy to know. You can use this clock by saying, I am. In the name of my presence, I am involving in the invisibility clock of Archangel Gabriel that makes me invisible and invincible to everything less than the light. Thank you, Father. That's it. And well, in that case, let me show you, because I have a picture here. Yes, here is what? This image is in the chapel of the Mill Grotto in Bethlehem, in Palestine. So behind the person you see on the photo is my person, of course. So you can see the Holy Family, where the Mother Mary with her son Jesus and Joseph. And this chapel is the place, or mark the place, where they were helped by Archangel Gabriel. And the Archangel Gabriel said to Joseph, move on, you have to go. And well, they do that. Okay, so not only is religion a matter of ceremony, but also a matter of daily life. It's like you will not find God in a church or in a mosque or in a synagogue. No, you can find in your life, in your daily life. By the way, religion means union. When you religion, the word religion, when we are talking about religion is the union. The union with what? Well, I'm joining my inner self. And when I'm joining my inner self, after that union, I'm joining my the I am persons. And it's like it's like a chain. Okay, so and always is up, up, up. This is the meaning of religion. Union. So it's a matter of plain, ordinary, common sense. It is a matter of discipline, self-control, and contemplation. All right, so it's very important, this part, because when you are talking about religion, we are talking about union or enjoying my inner self. It's like first of all, I need discipline. Like, for instance, how about your clothes? Okay, we have talked about clothes. So wearing good quality doesn't mean they're really expensive or any brand particularly, but also good or clean, or in a good state, without holes or anything like that. And look around you, look at your house, your apartment, your, I don't know, and well, how is your kitchen? The state of your kitchen is tidy or is a mess? Your bathroom, and your computer, and well, all your stuff, and look at that and realize that if you are you need discipline. So, and this is very important. And self-control is like you need to control. You need control your thoughts and your emotions. First of all, your words. And when you are talking negatively about something, or you are criticizing someone, stop doing that. And remember the decree: you don't have power over me. And contemplation. Well, contemplation is a little bit more deeper. Deeper, actually, not more deeper. And it's like when you have seats and you still for a while your physical body, your mental body, and then you start to meditate. And the first step is focus on, and second step is meditation, and the third step is contemplation. Of what? Well, the most important thing is your inner self. So you can have the picture, like we already have seen. So this is important for you. And also, it is the development of love and gratitude for life itself and for God, who has given you that life. And in that case, I will give you only one example. And you will see that this is very easy to practice, because it's not like theory. only theory. You can use this daily. So for instance, do you eat? Of course do you eat. Of course you eat. Well, every time you eat, doesn't matter the place we are eating. If we are at home, if we are in a restaurant with a family, friends, or we are alone, doesn't matter. We can say, thank you, Father, for this food. When you do that and bless the hands that made it, you are giving thanks not only to the people who are you are involved at that time, but also the people who work on that, the cook, because you don't know how was their mood, and can you imagine if they had a bad day and they have discussion with someone and they are cooking, all this energy is within the food. So when you do that, you clean this with your gratitude, saying thank you, Father, for this food, and became eating light in our bodies, and bless the hands that made it. Is something very simple and common sense. So say thanks for your meal. And here we have the let me show you that, the gratitude to beloved Gabriel. We said, beloved Gabriel, I love you, bless you, and thank you for what you mean to me and all mankind. Charge your cosmic pressure of love into this my decrease. And we say, I am the resurrection and the life of all good in my life stream. I am the resurrection and the life of my eternal youth and beauty, perfect sight and hearing, limitless strength and energy, and my perfect health. I am the resurrection and the life of my limitless supply of money and every good and perfect thing. I am the resurrection and the life of all perfection in my world and my divine plan fulfilled right now. Thank you, Father. Okay, looking at this again, the first statement is about the good, everything good. And also there are many degrees. We can talk about many degrees during this activity, because good, you can say, for instance, I bless the good in this situation and I want to see it. Doesn't matter what you are seeing apparently, but you can connect with the good. And the second statement is about health. So you recognize health and you can say, I am health. I am the resurrection and the life of my health. And remember that Master Jesus, he used this statement, I am the resurrection and the life. And he taught us well, because he said, you are gods and you can do even higher or greater things than me. So you can do what he did. He helped ill people. He precipitated food, and well, he resurrected his friend and also himself. So it's a good example of that is not theory, is practice. And I am the resurrection and the life of my money. I am money. I am money coming to my hands. I bless the money. When I receive money or when I'm giving money, I can say, I bless your prosperity. And when I receive money, I can say, I bless my prosperity. And the last one is, well, about the divine plan of perfection. Is what I'm doing now. Okay, I'm doing what I have to do. Talking about this, let's move on. Okay, here we have the image of Serapis Bey, and he is the Chohan. The Chohan is the director of each ray. And here, well, is the Chohan of the fourth ray. And he says, the ascension flame is intelligent. It can ascend any condition in which you find yourself. It can ascend that condition from limitation into harmony, from distress into peace, from poverty into opulence, from discord into perfection. So you can use this ascension flame as well. It's not only for Serapis Bay, it's for you. For this reason, we are talking in the daily meditations every Wednesday these words. So I can ascend, if I'm using the ascension flame, I can ascend whatever I want. It's like alchemy. Or alchemy, I don't know, alchemy. Okay, and here we have this image. This image is in Jerusalem, in the Chapel of Ascension. And I don't know if you recognize the place, but this square here, you can see like this part of land is when Master Jesus, well, touched for the last time the earth, and he ascended. So this is the place, for this is the Chapel of Ascension, of course, is where Master Jesus ascended. And this image, when I saw this image, I saw that, and I realized that actually when I saw this picture for today, it's like you are on earth. No, you are in your daily life, looking after your children or working or whatever you are doing, but yeah, and this is why you are on earth. But at the same time, you have to look put your attention on the higher level and recognize that we are living now, for example, this global situation is not real. Don't connect. And when I'm saying don't connect with that, is like, for example, don't talk about that. Of course, the precautions are necessary, the distancing and washing your hand, well, everything like this physical is okay. But the most important thing about this is your mental attitude. Have strong feelings and good feelings as well. Avoid being afraid of be ill or anything like that. So connected with the higher plane, and this is the ascension flame. If apparently there are financial problems that you find out from the news, okay, let me tell you that this wasn't written yesterday, but if you can see any similarity with your reality, okay, listen what is coming now. Then invoke your brotherhood, which is in the temple where the white flame of ascension maintains lead. So you can invoke the brotherhood of Luxor. And I didn't say that, but I will show you again the image of Serapis Bey, because you can see his appearance is an Egyptian, and also is true because he's an Egyptian. He's from Egypt, and the brotherhood at Luxor. So this is the place where they are, and you can see here on his chest. This is the pyramid or pyramid, I don't know, and this is with the sphere within. inside, and this is the electronic pattern of him. The electronic pattern is this figure of each electron of him. Okay, so where are we? Oh no, I'm going backwards. Okay. All set. So coming back here, what I'm saying is when you are watching on the news, and you, well, of course, whatever you are listened at that time, and well, if you listen to financial problems, invoke the brotherhood. Anytime you can invoke the brotherhood at Luxor to ascend the situation. The ascension flame as the resurrection flame is a marvelous antidote to depression, both individually and collectively. And let me tell you that if you are at home now and you say, oh, what can I do? And you start to going, bam, 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 bam. Okay, stop doing that and invoke this ascension flame to go up, 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 up. Of course, you can do it anytime. And this is the decree. In the name of my beloved presence of God, I am, and that of all humanity, I invoke you, beloved Serapis Bey, and the Brotherhood at Luxor, to keep the ascension flame blessing, blessing, blessing through my feelings, my mind, my etheric body, my physical body, my home, my business, and all my affairs. Thank you. So, if you wonder, how can you invoke that? Well, this is the answer. And as you see here, this image from the movie Harry Potter is like this. You feel like you are underwater and you cannot do anything else, but he used the, in that movie is a spelling, but you can use the decree, which is the same. It's the same, and that here is the movie, of course, but it's the analogy. The ascension. Use your decree, the power of your words, to change the situation. Ascension, ascension, ascension. Beloved Serapis Bey, I love you, bless you, and thank you for your beloved ascension flame. So, overall, on the fourth ray, which is the white flame, we have a Chohan, an Archangel, and an Elohim. So, the Chohan is Serapis Bey, the Archangel, Gabriel, and the Elohim, Claire. It's easy to know if you repeat. Oh, and this is the end. Ta-da! Okay, thank you very much. And well, I'm going to teach you this. This is like a degree, the practice of the consciousness, the prosperity consciousness. Because if you want ascend anything, for example, from if you want to use the ascension flame from poverty into opulence, you can use the blessing. Bless your money. And this is what we are going to do now. And also giving money. So this activity is free. But if you want to help with a donation, well, you can do as well. And we are going to do this first. This decree to be prosperous. So we can do this together. Mighty, I am presence. This is your work. Bless our limitless supply of money and every good and perfect thing to be multiplied in our hands and to the expansion of this teaching. Thank you, Father, for today my world has everything I need. Thank you. Okay, and for next week, we have the activity on Thursday because we are going to study the 5th ray. So we are connected the 3rd of September at 2 p.m. Sydney time. Thank you very much for joining us and have a great day.